So, maybe if you're very talented, maybe make like little self-help cards, and read them beforehand and say, I have to like think about ambition. The ambition, that's correct for you. I also think that the most important thing to enter the work environment, to have a job, or whatever you want to call it, is happiness. No job is worth it if you're not happy. That if you are not, and I don't mean happy like jumping up and down, hysterical, but happy when you go to bed at night, that when it comes to these Sunday evening and you know that you have to go to work on Monday and you feel sick, get a new job. I mean, it's not worth it, And I've made great sacrifices to do my work. I'm not rich at all. I don't collect money. I'm not interested in that. It's not something that has ever held any mystique for me. Any that I get, I spend. I mean, I'm already like thinking about now, like, how can we get all like the most luscious Swiss organic fabrics for spring collection? We need to like make everything by hand and picot edge, and we better start today because it's going to take 6 months to make the collection. That being said, I think that there's so many opportunities in the world right now for small businesses, for startup businesses. Niche, super niche. I was looking at something, this woman in San Francisco, Dee Pickering, she discovered an organic flaxseed oil factory that was throwing out the flax. And she went and she took the flax and she had it spun. And it literally was some of the world's first certified organic linen. It was a waste product. The Italians, Crespi, has made a significant commitment to certified organic linen. And people always say, well, linen, isn't it a natural fiber? Well, yeah, it's a natural fiber, but there's a difference between, certified organic linen and natural linen. I mean, it's very much, kind of this gray, the gray zone that is becoming more and more defined. I think, the organic, wearable, home furnishing, bedding area, it will become regulated by the United States government, just the way that food has become, USDA. I mean, I was told a couple of years ago by consultants, you should have the government. And I was like, I'm not interested. I'm interested in the farmers. For me, my whole commitment has always been in the small cooperatives that, whether they're in South America, whether they're in India, whether they're in Texas, ensuring that, through the power of example, that bigger businesses pay attention to, the organic speak, to the movement. I hate the word green. It makes me retch. I think that I'd like to paint the people's faces green when I hear that. The backbone of the, and I'm going to use the word, the green movement, are the poor and the disenfranchised. The people who actually do the work. The people who pick the cotton. The people who plant the seeds. The people who tend the sheep. That's something that, everybody in this room should be aware of. And I'm sure most of you are. Probably 100% of you are. But it's something to be very cognizant of, that the big brands, fast fashion as they call it, You know, some of those two-letter stores out there that say, oh, you know, we have an organic program. Well, you know what, they have an organic program, but it's practically made by slave labor in a third world country. And there's no certification, you know, project or stamp or supply chain, you know, I always wanted to make a movie about it. I thought, yeah, like, you know, go to Indonesia and look at, you know, literally a prison with 10,000 people locked in it, and they're selling the t-shirts. That's how come a t-shirt is 99 cents, you know, a $2 t-shirt. So, you know, and I don't know if any of you in this room are guilty of it. I have been in the past. I went into one of those chain stores and bought a cheap pair of pants, and they made me look fat, and I threw them out.